Look at that. Beautiful.
The countryside gets absolutely drenched in this one. I'm Paul and this is Narrowboat Tribe, where I share my life aboard Narrowboat Summer, travelling the canals of England. In this episode, my loyal manservant Shez makes his return for a winter cruise from Braunston to Fenny Compton. Welcome back to Narrowboat Tribe.
Here we are cruising down the Grand Union Canal in English countryside. What county are we in? Northamptonshire.
Indeed we are. Heading towards Acton Junction.
This section of the Grand Union Canal is famously bendy, with tight 180-degree horseshoe bends that really put Shez's steering to the test.
It's a peaceful, remote stretch with barely a sign of civilization. I think we passed maybe 2 distant farms the whole way. There were, however, lots of sheep, and Shez likes talking to sheep.
Ben.
That's why they call each other. They're in the field again. Ben! There's also, that's the male sheep, and the female sheep are Barbara. Barbara!
Such a wealth of knowledge.
The lunatic.
From Acton Junction, we join my second canal, the South Oxford.
What's that? 108.
Yep.
Getting through them.
We are.
I think it was on the Braunston Junction. The first bridge after that, I think it was like 95 or something.
I can't remember. I only remember
The 99.
realising from 99.
99, yeah. Well, we'd already done a few.
Yeah.
Maybe it was at 96 or something.
This is the first lock past Napton on the Hill.
So this is my boat Summer, and I've just moved it through 4 or 5 locks on my own with my mate's help, but he was just telling me what to do. So I'm going to move it through into this chamber here. First of all, I'm going to open these paddles, let all that water out. Then I'll sail the boat through, and then go and open that paddle at the top, let the water rise up, sail back through, shutting gates as you go. But this is so beautiful around here, peaceful. Can't hardly hear anything. So far away from any sort of main road. Here comes Shez. He's got a magnet. He thinks he's going to find a windlass, whereas I just settle for a windy lass.
Hey! Because basically people just drop them in.
Fun.
Wow.
Hijinks. It looks like you've got a dog on a lead.
You're shocked how many have found doing this.
Have you found some before?
Yeah, loads.
I completed several of these Napton locks on my own while Shez watched from the towpath, making sure that I didn't make any major mistakes, like leaving the gate open and draining the pound.
No, expertly done there, sir. Apart from that. Apart from that.
And Marston Dole's locks. I think there was 2 here. As you can see, these locks are single locks, so you can only fit one narrow boat in at a time, unlike the ones on the Grand Union Canal, which were double.
That is.
Oh my god.
Pussy of the week.
Look at this.
Pussy of the week.
It's very heavy.
Oh, it's heavy.
It's all metal steel.
Wow. Is this your dream boat?
I will not drop this. Do not
The
worry.
engine does work. They do all pistons.
Shez is compensating for something here. Once we got to Fenny Compton, the towpaths were so drenched in water that we couldn't walk back to get the cars, and it was so remote there was no taxis that would pick us up. But our neighbours here, John and Tabby, offered to give us a lift back to Braunston.
Rupert. Rupert. Meow.
And this is Rupert, a local towpath tart.
Airfix, there we go. Airfix to the next level.
I've subscribed to an ET that's 2.5 foot tall. Halloween, it's got the lighting finger and it says things, its neck goes up and down. In the middle.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could tell the difference.
I've not seen flooding like this for a long time.
So this is the 3rd road we've been down where it's been flooded, and we've decided, well, Tabby has decided we're going to go for it. Oh no, I'll go for it on the way back.
Yeah. As we go the long way through Dunchurch, we can go that way.
Okay, because my car's really low.
Okay,
Mazda.
we'll go through Dunchurch then.
Okay.
And I've absolutely no idea where anything is.
And this was the main reason why we couldn't get a taxi, because they didn't want to drive through all these flooded roads to get to us. It was so nice of Tabby to give us a lift, and it really made me feel welcome to the area.
You're moving. Now, because you're continuous cruiser and it's the winter, you're not going to be using a huge amount, propulsion wise. What did you do this weekend? Well, we just went looking for ears.
We're looking for ears, and we found them. Wood ears.
Yeah. And
video. So you've just gone magnet fishing near where we're moored, and you found a mooring
Piling hook.
Yeah, piling hook. Excellent. How much do those cost?
Oh, they're probably about a tenner each, I'd imagine.
Brilliant.
Maybe more nowadays.
Brilliant. That took you about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Just needs a bit of cleaning up,
And this is just to show you what this is for. Show that it's a useful thing. So you put that in this metal here to tie your boat on. So you can imagine you're putting that in there, threading it through. You might drop it like someone did up there. And you can use your magnet to find some, hopefully some golden rings. Got the chimney sweeping today. Da, 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 da. Look at that, beautiful. Getting working. Yeah, you do that more than enough.
The South Oxford Canal was originally completed in 1790. This canal was built as a vital link between the industrial Midlands and the River Thames, part of a grand plan to connect Birmingham to London by water. I love seeing tits in the morning. And that's where we'll leave it for this cruise, moored up in Fenny Compton after a wild stretch of wintry canal with floods, locks and plenty of laughs. But the journey's far from over. Next time, Manservant Shez returns once more. I'm still a bit nervous taking the boat out solo. And let's face it, manservants like Shez are really cheap. We'll be cruising to Cropredy in an epic foggy morning. Seriously though, I was grateful to have Shez on this trip again. Thanks Shez, love you dude. And to all my new subscribers, thank you so much. I've already reached well over 100, which I genuinely didn't expect so early on. But anyone else who hasn't subscribed, please help me reach that 1,000 mark. Hit subscribe, give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment. I read them all. See you next time on Narrowboat Tribe.